for putting this great occasion together for a happy couple. My name is Stephen Faust. So I've known Downs for about 20 years, and actually I've known Tina for about 14. And actually when you add that together, it got my age, which I gotta say is pretty depressing. But it's not about me. It's not about me. So speaking of how long I've known Downs, I really didn't even know his name was Brian until I got the invitation in the mail. Anyway, so 5 years ago, I moved to Baltimore, or as they say there, Baltimore. So I wasn't here to witness all the positive changes that have resulted in Brian, the Brian that we see today. He's like a transformer, like a real-life transformer. I mean, just like the movie playing with kids. Went from a car to a robot. And look at him, he's gorgeous. So basically, every time I came into town from Bmore, there'd be another change. The only way I knew something was happening was from all the endless checking into the gym that Downs would post on Facebook. You know, getting after it, you know, checking into the gym, you know, let's do this. Downs, did we ever tell you how annoying that was? Well, we all thought it. So for me though, it's great that I'm actually here to witness the latest great transformation of Downs with Tina. And you two coming together with such love. Congratulations.
For anyone who doesn't know, I'm Chad of Downs' longtime friends. And I feel like we've been friends since about junior high. Started off maybe on a DC trip. If anyone wants a funny story, meet him later. One thing I've known about Downs is that he's always been a lover, and I'm glad he's actually found Tina, who's a perfect match for him. Tina's actually done a fine job of turning Brian into a scruffy, unreliable couch potato into a decent, loving adult male human being. Tina's theory has always been men are like wines. They start off as grapes, and it's our job to stomp them and keep them in the dark until they mature. Hopefully, they end up turning into something halfway palatable that you can end up having dinner with. Just want to say I love you guys a lot, and congratulations.
Hi, baby. Oh boy, nobody in this room is more nervous for what I'm about to say than Carol Downs. Don't worry, I'll be nice. I know, I'll be nice, don't worry about it. To those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt Love. I've known Downs for about 20 years. We've had some grand adventures and made some pretty funny memories. And one that came to mind when I was thinking about this speech tonight was like the time Brian got his new Saturn. And this was probably, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years ago, something like that. And he decided he wanted to drive this new car, and I was going to follow him because we were going to go to the same place later on. We were going to go to some party or something. And he took this dog-leg turn at about 40, 45 miles an hour, and something like that, because he wanted to show off his new car.
It was my mom's new car.
Oh, it's your mom? That's what it was. I knew I was missing something there. Anyway, so he slammed into the curb, bending the front axle, leaving the car pretty much not drivable. And we had no choice but to call his dad, Tim. And when Tim showed up to survey the damage, he asked Brian, "How the hell did this happen?" I had been driving right behind Brian and saw the whole thing, and I said nothing. I just stood there. Brian's response was as unsure sounding as it was pretty ridiculous, seeing as how it was mid-March and it was a pretty nice night, if I remember correctly. I don't know, he said. I must have hit a patch of black ice and just slid off the road. Tim's response was perfect. Oh, really? Where exactly is this patch of black ice you found? I'd love to see what black ice looks like. It took all I could to not just crack up on the spot and ruin the whole thing. Needless to say, Downs has gotten in some trouble for that. And it may seem like a pointless story to those of you here tonight, but to me it showed me a few things about Brian. Number one, he loves to live life, and he's always looking to enjoy it, which makes him fun. Number two, he really hates to let people down, which makes him caring. And finally, that he's a terrible liar. Which in a backwards kind of way makes him really trustworthy. On a serious note, I'm only here today because back when I was 13, I broke my leg and I was forced to spend the entire summer before high school inside my house. Brian, having only a vague idea of who I was, just showed up at my house one day to hang out. We've been best friends ever since. And I knew I would lose it right here. Just knew it, so bear with me. You're a great guy, Downs. You got a great girl in Tina. We're all honored to be here today to celebrate with you. Here's to long life filled with love and laughter. To the bride and groom.